All right, babies. It's that time again. Oh, yeah. We are in Joshua 22. Oh, baby. And you know how much I love Joshua. Oh, my gosh. I think when I'm done with this whole process of going through the whole Bible, I may never return to Joshua again. However, having said that, today there's a little something to be said, so scratch that. And let's put it that way, I will rarely return to Joshua. But in this chapter 22, you have Joshua sending various tribes out to take possession of their respective lands, i.e., don't forget about the massacres that have to occur for them to procure such blessings. And so there's a few of them that do that, and when they do, they erect a impressive altar. And when the rest of Israel sees it, they freak out because they assume it's in honor of some pagan deity. And they fear that if allowed to remain, then they will receive the wrath of God by their disloyalty. And so they explain and say, oh no, this is not in honor of a pagan deity. This is in honor of the witness that we share that God is faithful in taking care of us. So then they say, oh, my bad. And that's the end of the chapter. So I'm going to try to spin that into something we can use today. And that is that. Quite often, in fact, I might even guess to say most of the time, when a new thing is being done, by the Spirit of God, there's usually a misunderstanding of it, and because of the misunderstanding, there's a judgment, and because of the judgment, there's usually an attack, and because of the attack, there's usually division, and because because of the division. There's usually a lack of further unity. And because of the lack of further unity, God's ultimate will isn't realized, and people are stuck in their consequences. Like our own lives. You look around, we have how much good news is there in today's society, whether it's in the United States or across the world. We have reaped what we've sown. When God had called us into being co-laborers, co-creators with Him in unity and in peace, we instead have created chaos and despair. So, I'm just saying that to keep that in mind, because if God is moving you to do something new, expect the rejection, expect the criticism, expect the alienation, expect the division. But as long as you stand firm on what it is that God's revealed to you, then you'll grow in that stature to do even more impressive things that will astound and confuse people. Also, there will be those who will understand and receive the benefit of what you're doing. Oh yeah, baby. If God's doing something in you, it's not going to return to Him void. He is going to make sure it comes to full fruition. So that's what I'm saying. Stand fast. Yes, it's upsetting when you experience rejection and a lack of understanding and a division, when all you have in yourself is love, forgiveness, and a willingness to move on, and people just aren't having it. Then the Lord becomes your comfort. Well, He's always your comfort, but you'll become extremely aware of how valuable His comfort is. Yeah, baby, that's pretty much it. Sun's going to be out all day today, so I will have some time to get my 30 minutes in. And we're going to try and stay strong in the Lord and keep our mind and soul, body, and strength fixed on the Lord, so we don't give any room for fearfulness, but continuing to see that it is God who is our strength, our rescuer, our love. Yeah, baby. Not easy, but keep pushing, honey. You'll get there. Yeah. Some guy recommended a church to me. I told him I can't deal with these, hootin' and hollering Pentecostal churches where they don't seem to balance that with quietness. And when I tuned in on YouTube to see what this church was about, I was like, no, this is not the quiet I mean. This kind of quiet is crickets. I don't even hear any sign of the Spirit of God. So I'm still looking.